They won championships before the NHL even existed. They are the Montreal Canadiens, over a century old and preparing for yet another game this season. Greetings, everyone. On behalf of EA Sports, welcome to The Game. With Eddie Olczyk, Mike Emmerich, and the game tonight is a thriller. It'll be Boston and Montreal. What a rivalry.
Original six matchup, Doc, and say it's one of the best rivalries in all the National Hockey League. I would argue it's one of the greatest rivalries in all of professional sports.
It's the history of these two franchises, Doc. It's all the players that have come before, numerous inductees into the Hockey Hall of Fame. I know when I hear Bruins are playing the Canadiens, I gotta find a way to watch the game.
And now we turn to the last lines of defense, the goalies. Carey Price from the village of Anaheim Lake, British Columbia. A recent census says 319 people lived there. The gold medal standout for Canada at the 2014 Olympics, a former forward in roller hockey, but the goalie of record tonight. Tuukka Rask, grandson of a local team goalie in his native Finland, but has a Stanley Cup and an Olympic medal, and still in his 20s with lots more in front of him. Opening face-off is just seconds away. Plekanec's the face-off man for the Canadiens. Bergeron's opposite him for the Bruins. And we are underway. This should be emotional and fierce and energy charged. Let's see. And a save. They score! Wow, that's getting on the board fast.
Marchand's never give up attitude allowed him to create this chance from a bad angle.
Price is beaten up top. Goaltenders hate getting scored on there.
Boston's aware that 70% of the team scoring the first goal win. They've done it away from home. The Canadiens control from the faceoff. Montreal's up the wing, controlling play now. Great, wonderful save. It didn't look like he had a thing to shoot at. Got it all.
That was all positioning, right into his glove. Thankfully, a whistle, Doc. You can take a breath. What a save, and they needed that to take the pressure off.
I don't know how the shooter can do much more than that. The goaltender made an excellent save on a great bid for goal.
Just under 3 minutes played. Boston's got the lead, 1-0. The draw, the tie-up, and his team prevails. Pressing on with it up the wing. Pass to the slot, just like we expected. There's the first big one. Pitching it to Desharnais. Taken over now by McQuaid. He can start some danger here. Poke checked away by Krejci. Boston's recoiling back in the defensive zone. Pass attempt to Pastrnak. Slides it to the point to McQuaid. Yemelin's cutting through the neutral zone. Into the end of attack. In front. Outstanding save. What magic even to get there and get the shot off.
You talk about cutting down the angle. Perfectly executed by the goaltender.
Well, the shooter's pretty disappointed, guys. He delivered that puck quickly. It was accurate, yet the goaltender was just better than him on the wrist shot.
Solid, clean win. The Bruins slug the puck in the defensive zone. Moving it to Kelly. Slid to Markov. Good use of the stick. Broke that pass up. Pinned to the glass. Scrum over. Puck kicked. Right into the slot. Looking to Talbot. He's got it. Perfect pass. Cut the ice in half. Dumped in. And it's napped by Markov. Looks ahead to start something. And the loose puck gathered in by Kelly. Montreal's in their own end setting things up. Geared to Markov. Laid on to Eller. Pitching this one to Weiss. Back and forth they go between the points. Gloved. Passing one off now to Kelly. Swung between the blue lines by Eriksson. He got in. Terrific pad save. The Canadiens through the neutral zone glide along. He's left behind on a great deep by Plekanec. Puck is thrown to Eriksson. Propelled to Marchand. Oh, that's good. Score! Off the iron and in.
He had that wrist shot ready to go in the perfect scoring area.
Marchand's able to clear open ice, and he lays a sweet saucer pass on the shooter's stick.
Just a bit under 5 minutes left in the first. Just recently another goal, and so the lead is 2. A face-off win. Let's see what develops. At the point, big shot! A cover, and play is stopped.
Man, he leaned into that one, guys. I can see the stick flex. He's really on top of this shot, but the goaltender makes an excellent save.
Clean win on the draw. The Bruins recoiling back in their own end. Keeps it going through the neutral zone. Can he generate something from there? Full steam up the wing. Gets behind the net and looks to the front. Score! And it's a one-goal game.
The goaltender was so worried about the passer, he forgot about the goal scorer.
Edzo, good airtime on this pass. Flat when it lands, and the shooter has a walk-in.
The Canadians win the draw. What's next? Snapping a pass to Gilbert. On to Galchenyuk. The clock has bled down to the last minute. He's got him against the glass to Krejci. Heads along the boards. Good move to step by. Back near the blue line to Irwin. Picks it up in his own end. Good, solid defensive play with the stick. And possession reestablished by Krejci. Period number 1 has ended. Both teams connected. The Riflemen have prevailed at least through one period. We'll see about 2. These two teams are separated by just a goal. Let's check out the shots on goal in that opening period. 7 for Montreal and 4 for Boston. The Canadians, with the scoring of this goal, have clawed their way back closer. We'll see if there's any more momentum from them when we come back in just a moment.